Good morning and happy Thanksgiving to you all. Now, I decided to come on here and do this video because I was on Facebook and I was in a BBW group, and there was one lady that she is actually a Native American, and she represents her tribe. So basically she doesn't celebrate this holiday. So basically it's pagan. Basically, I'm siding with her because, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm siding with her. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you know me, I'm a Christian. So basically, this day, even though Thanksgiving is a day where we come together and we give thanks, I'm sure you probably reason why. Okay, you don't wait until this day to say, "Oh, I give thanks for my family and my friends and the job I have and the opportunities I have and everything that you have." I have a problem with that, and I think most Christians, if we really think about it, we always wait. And I'm putting myself in the category because I know, but even though I don't say it with words, I'm very thankful each and every day for what God has done. So if you wait until, it's okay if you wait until like this day right here, the day of thanks. If you wait until to say, "God, I thank you for this," and "God, I thank you for that. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for this. Thank you for that." But it shouldn't be one day where we. It shouldn't be, especially for now. Now, see, I don't now when I'm doing this video, I don't want to get any backlash because what I'm saying is this: you may choose to wait 365 days for that one day where now everybody is thinking for something. And I'm gonna turn it into a little message here because I feel like, hold on, let me place it up here so you can see me. I'll do that later. Okay, alright, better. It shouldn't always be about, and that's not just for every holiday. Especially it shouldn't be till Christmas, because Christmas we give we thank God for the birth of Jesus Christ. And Easter, we wait until Easter to give God thanks for the resurrection of Jesus Christ. What I'm trying to tell you is, don't wait for a certain day when you could be doing the same thing you're doing now. Get what I'm saying? You could be thanking God every single day for the day of your life, from January 1st to December 31st. You shouldn't wait till Thanksgiving to say, I'm thankful for this. You need to be you you should be thankful every day of your life. One day should not, if if it if this day means something, then it should be about really magnifying that times 1,000. If you really thankful, because guess what? You all know around these holidays, there are still many people out there that don't got no food, don't got no home, don't got no job. They don't have anything. And yet, We want to sit here because some people act like they ungrateful. Some people don't act like, some people that act like, some people just act like they just ungrateful for what they have on certain days. Because need I remind you, when this day is over, we go back to our lives. Families go home. You go back. And we wait until the next holiday. But yet, guess what? The struggle is still real. Because that whole person, that person has to fight daily to try to find a bite to eat. Or a family has to fight daily to feed their children because they're homeless. Or a mother that's struggling to feed their children. Or a father is struggling. Or a whole family. This day should not just be that one day where we gather around the table and say what we're thankful for. So even though it is Thanksgiving Day, don't do your usual practice of this day. Because you're doing yourself a disservice when you just only come to this day and say, I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful. You need to be thankful 24/7. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Every day. And I'm sure you have heard this message time and time again. And I'm speaking this from the spiritual aspect, the Christian aspect. Because I may get knocked down for celebrating this day, being a pagan, but let me tell you something. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody has their reasons for celebrating it or not for celebrating it. That don't mean I don't. If I know you, I don't. That means I don't. That if I do know you, that don't mean I love you any less. And if I don't know you, then then it'd just be a discussion. But for real, my main thing is this. If you're gonna really do this holiday right, or really get into why you need to celebrate this holiday right, then I suggest this. From this day forward, if you have not been really giving thanks to God, or you really have been thankful every single day of your life, then I challenge you today, November 26th, 2014, to start being thankful every single day. Be thankful. Because you have something to be thankful for. Because number one, 2,000 years ago, a man came on the scene. And he changed the game. Grew up. Took on the sins of the world. And changed our destiny. Changed it. He rearranged it. He said like, no, ain't gonna happen. They were meant to go home with me. I'm giving them a second chance to go home with me. I don't care what none of y'all say. Even what you doing right now. If you're breathing, if you're walking around, if you watching the football games with your uncles, with your aunts, with your brothers, with your sisters, with your cousins, if you happen to go to somebody else's house today and you watch it with them and you eat and you eat and you eat and you eat and you laugh and you reminisce. If you got up this day, that's something to be thankful for. That's something to be thankful for. If you're watching this video right now, that's something to be thankful for, because I know for me, because yesterday I went to a noonday service and they was passing out like numbers. And I got like one, and I got the number one. So how, like for me, like I was like, what? How can I? Cause me, I want to pick something that really means something to me. If it's just one, so I told my congregation that the way I have been ever since I graduated from college, God has transformed my life. He has changed my life as far as leadership. Because when I was young, I wasn't in the forefront. I was in the background. I was basically doing what the elders wanted me to do. I was listening to the elders. I was learning from the elders. I was learning from my grandma. I was learning from the men. I was learning from the men. I was learning from my pastor. I was learning from everybody, soaking up that knowledge. And now look at me, 26 years later, teaching Sunday school and leading praise and worship. Leadership in the forefront. So I thank God for the journey and for the ride. What I'm trying to get to is this. Whether you celebrate this day or not, that's on you. What I'm mainly being talking about is, don't wait for this day just so you can tell the world what you're thankful for. On Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Because you can display that. And I believe in the Bible it says, don't just be doing stuff just to be doing it. I'm paraphrasing. If you saying this stuff, if you tell her I'm thankful for this and I'm thankful for that, so you get likes and comments and all that stuff, then don't do it. Because you're trying to hear yourself talk. You're trying to boost your morale. You're trying to boost yourself up. When really, it ain't about you. I'm sure you heard that somewhere before too. It's not all about us. This day is never all about us. Any day we stand up and we live our life, it will never be about us. I don't care how many days you live. I don't care how many years you live. It will never be about you. I don't care how many accolades you get. I don't care how many achievements you get. It will never be about you. You may get you may give the praise and you may get everything that you get from all these accolades. But let me tell you something. When you get an accolade or when you get an achievement, be thankful. Because that was God orchestrating your life. He's orchestrating your life right in front of your very eyes. And once you see that, once you make that connection, like Really, someone has really been orchestrating my life to a point where now I have the success. I have this. I have that. Don't be saying you got the cars and the clothes and the money and you be like, you know, I'm successful. You're successful. It's because God's been in the background. He has the plan for your life. You need to be thankful for the plan that God has already had. And even if you're not saved, God has a plan for you. Read Jeremiah 29:11. He'll explain it all to you. For I know the plans. God knows the plans before you were even put into your mother's womb. Don't wait for this one day just to say thank you. You're doing yourself a disservice. Because every time you say you're thankful for something, you're grateful for something, God's getting the glory, whether you know it or not. He's getting the glory. And when you're thankful enough, you really start to see who is in charge of your life. And maybe one day you'll realize that you need that person. You need Jesus. So in closing, whatever you're doing this day, I'm not taking aside from the day where you get with your family. Because in times like these, you need your family. These are one of the days where you need to cherish your family. Cherish the family time. Because many have gone on before you that were not here last year on Thanksgiving Day. They weren't. So if your family is here now, for the ones that are left, cherish them. Because they may not be here next year. Alright, y'all? I know, trust me, this is one of the things that I really get emotional for, that I'm enthusiastic for, because that message, it gets preached every time, but it's real and it's true. Because some of us, we really do wait until one day to give thanks. Give thanks every day. Because you may not have a chance to give thanks tomorrow or today. Y'all know the scripture. For tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised for you. Well, it ain't scripture, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Tomorrow's not promised. You can die today. You can die tomorrow. You can die on day 103. You can die an hour before Thanksgiving Day 2015 and not make it. So start thanking God right now. And after this day, keep thanking Him. Keep being thankful every single day. Be thankful every single day. Because whether you like it or not, everybody, I don't care if you don't have nothing to be thankful for on this day. You actually do. And I've already stated it in this video. So if you want to go back and rewind and hear it again, listen to this thing how many times you need to. until it gets in. And then when you do, pass this thing on to somebody else. Let them hear it. Let them hear it. Because the one thing I'm all about, passing on to the masses. Blessing somebody else. I'm blessing you, so you bless somebody else. And then somebody else they can bless somebody else. And it goes forward, and then move forward, and then it goes further, and further, and further, and further, and further. Until, because God will get glorified in this video. Alright, y'all, it's been over 20 minutes. And, I'm still sitting around. My grandma, she's in there cooking. And, we going over to somebody else's house today. So, like I said, be thankful today. Cherish your family. And from me to you, just be thankful today. Just be thankful. Be thankful.